Hello and welcome to Acts chapter 28. We're in the last chapter now, and Paul arrives in Rome, finally, this dream that he's held for many years. And Paul and his team had previously been a great blessing to the islanders of Malta. Last week we looked at that. They met Publius, the chief man of the island, and then they went on to pray for him, laid hands on him and healed him, and his father rather. And many islanders heard this, and they brought all their sick to Paul, and they were healed of their illnesses. And in this way, what felt like almost like a random and tragic event, this shipwreck that brought them to Malta, serves to be one of the greatest blessings to this island and to the islanders, as the gospel arrives and many are helped very practically through healing, laying on of hands. And who knows, if the storm had not happened, and if the shipwreck had been avoided, if the blessings that had fallen on Malta would have been possible at all. God is God, and He is God over all things. He is almighty. He is sovereign. And today we have Paul arriving in Rome. After 3 months, we set sail in a ship that had wintered in the island, a ship of Alexandria with the twin gods as figureheads. This is Acts chapter 28, verses 11. I'm going to keep reading up till verse 16. Putting into Syracuse, we stayed there for 3 days, and from there we made a circuit and arrived at Rhegium. And after 1 day, a south wind sprang up, and on the second day we came to Puteoli. And there we found brothers, and were invited to stay with them for 7 days. And so we came to Rome. And the brothers there, when they heard about us, came from as far away as the forum of Appius and 3 taverns to meet us. On seeing them, Paul thanked God and took courage. And when we came into Rome, Paul was allowed to stay by himself with the soldier who guarded him. So after this storm, there's this calm. And then there's 3 months of kindness to these very hospitable islanders of Malta. But we must remember that Paul is on a shipload of prisoners. He's still a prisoner. And the centurion is bound to deliver his prisoners to Rome. But not only that, Paul himself is eager to reach Rome, the heart of the empire, the heart of the Roman Empire. Conveniently, a ship is available as the storm ends, as the winter ends, and from Malta they make their way to Rome. And here they put into a couple of stops along the way, and they get onto mainland Italy. So the voyage gets help from suitable winds, and at long last Paul finds himself amongst Christian brothers near to Rome. And encouragingly, they are allowed to stay with these Christian brothers for a week. And this causes Christians from all over to gather to hear from Paul, some traveling 30 to 40 miles just to be with Paul. And this not only encouraged the Roman Christians, but it was a wonder of wonder to Paul to see a thriving church, to see believers even here in the heart of the empire. So Paul, who's been on a ship and a prisoner for years, rejoices at this sweet moment of connection with dear brothers in Christ. And just the sign of the fellow Christians stirred his heart with gratitude. So I want to ask you, are you grateful for the church community around you? Are you grateful for that church community which you are in right now? And if you're not in a church, you are missing out big time on one of the greatest blessings, one of the most vital and refreshing aspects of being a Christian is being amongst other believers, being warmed by their faith and encouraged on this journey of life. And are you not even a Christian? Why not come along to a gathering of Christians near you and see what it's like to be amongst the people of God, to see their love and devotion, to see their sacrifice, their friendship as brothers and sisters meet and serve one another. So I want to ask you, do you know the goodness of God in your life? Do you know what it means to be a follower of Jesus, to belong to the church of the living God? Would you come to Jesus today?